Once you've been skillful in your conversations, and you could write down things like what their mission is. Isn't that clever? Write down what that person's mission is. Every company you talk to has a mission. Every person that you talk to has a mission. And I'm not saying their overall general mission. I'm saying their mission for this thing that you're going to work with them right now. And then when you follow up, you could say, imagine that, because you've been trained on eastonuniversity.com. Does it make sense to blank? Does it make sense to sign the contract? Does it make sense to sign the listing agreement? Does it make sense for us to schedule the call with the board? Right? Whatever it is, hopefully it's the close or the next step, schedule the call with the board. And now you can attach their mission to that. Might sound like this. Hey Bob, calling to see if it makes sense for us to get the apps in place for you so you guys can get well on your way to hitting that $17 million annual milestone. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. Hey Phil, Matt Easton with Easton Real Estate, calling to see if it makes sense to get the listing agreement in place so we can get you out from under this big house and get you on your way to San Diego. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. Guess what your competition is doing? Number one, they're not even following up. Number two, when they do, hey, happy weekend to you. Oops, it's not the weekend, it's the weekday. I don't know, I'm hungover. Happy day either way. Just calling to see, where we're at with the contract, right? Calling to see if it makes sense to blank. Hey, I'm calling to see if it makes sense to get the agreement in place so we can avoid another disaster like you had with OSHA last month. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. When you know what their mission is, now you can attach the mission to the outcome that you deliver, to the does it make sense to blank, which is not pushy, not manipulative, not salesy. Calling to see if it makes sense to blank. Now listen to that. If I say it doesn't make sense to that, even if they answer the phone, hello, hey Bob, Matt Easton here with Easton University, calling to see if it makes sense to get your team access to the sales coaching so we can take you from that 3.5 that you did last year to over $6 million this year. Now Bob has to simultaneously, if he's saying no, has to also say he's not interested in getting to $6 million. Because I asked him what his biggest reason for sales coaching was. My people can't prospect and they can't close. If they could prospect and could close, let's say we fixed all that for you. What's the next financial milestone that you want to hit with the organization? We did 3.5 mil last year. I'd like to do 6 mil. 6 mil, got it, I'm gonna write that down, Bob. We're gonna do mission 6 million. Awesome. Does it make sense to get your team on board? No. Got it. What's a good next step? I got to talk to Pat. When are you going to talk to Pat? I'm going to talk to Pat later today. When you say later today, what time were you thinking? I'm going to talk to her at 2. Perfect. Why don't we do this? You talk to Pat. I'm going to send you a summary of our conversation. I'll include current situation, capabilities that you're looking for in terms of prospecting and closing, and then suggest some next steps. It's pretty simple to get you on board. And then if I don't hear back from you by 4:30 today, I'll circle back with you then. Fair enough? If you work in sales and you need to make twice as much money as you do right now to really enjoy your life, you've really only got 3 options. Option number 1, you can continue to work your butt off in the job you have right now, hoping for some sort of miracle to happen, where you start taking home double the money while doing things the exact same way you do them right now. That's pretty unlikely. Or option number 2, you could look for another job at a totally different company, hoping you're gonna catch some sort of once-in-a-lifetime wave where sales just seem to flow your way. All right, again, highly unlikely, and we both know waves in sales, well, they don't last very long. Or option number 3, you can click the button here and get instant access to a simple, straightforward sales process that will help you take home twice as much money as you do right now while putting in far less effort than you do today. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, the most effective sales coaching system in the world. If you click the button, you're gonna see how our interactive sales coaching portal and weekly live coaching sessions with me will help you double your income within 60 days. Easton University is more than an interactive sales coaching portal. It's more than being able to ask me questions in a live setting every single week. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the button. I will see you on the other side. Your life is about to get a lot better. Click through now.